So this is my sweet husband, Dustin.
Hi.
And we have a special video today that shows us doing a project together. Because I do all your projects with you, don't I?
Always.
No, I don't. He has lots of projects, and I rarely get involved with them. So this project is significant in that we both work together, and we both brought our own talents.
We didn't fight about it.
We didn't fight. It was so fun. So Dustin wanted to make a clock that stuck out from the wall in our newly done sitting room that he did beautifully. And I was skeptical because I don't like change, but he had this idea, and I went along with it. He asked me if I could help him do the painting part.
Well, I went out, took the chainsaw, and tried to, actually, I think what I did was I wrapped it in duct tape. Wrapped a section in duct tape, cut on the right side, cut on the left side so I could make it as parallel as possible. And then after that it was into the workshop with an electric hand planer and tried to level that out as much as I can using the straight edge as a guide to make sure everything was level. Flip it over, do it to the other side, and then sand like crazy. And then once I was done, I was all giddy, and then I realized that I had just cut this and it wasn't dry yet. So then came the absolute worst part of the project, which was waiting. So I think I stuck it under the bed for a couple weeks and waited. And during that time, as tends to happen with wood, it shrank and cracked and actually added some nice character to it. Because I was out chopping wood, and then I looked over at this branch that kind of looked like so it almost looked like driftwood, and I looked at it and it was just like light bulb moment. That is going to be the thing that holds my clock. Gotta have that piece. I was trying to think of ways to connect the clock to the wood thing, and I thought it would be really cool to forge it. And I've been watching a lot of forging videos on YouTube. Always wanted to try it, but never quite had the equipment. And then I was at kind of a salvage yard sort of thing, and I saw they were selling these little 20-pound anvils for like 15 bucks. And I thought, that's tiny, but I'll give it a go. So I bought one of those little anvils, took it home, fired up the forge. I don't even have the equipment so I just had a bunch of bricks lying around, and I just kind of stacked the bricks into something that could hold a fire. And then I didn't even have charcoal, so I used wood, and and I know a lot of people when they're doing forging, they have like a blow dryer with a pipe going into it to provide the oxygen for the fire. And I didn't think Amber would be too keen on me borrowing her hairdryer, so I used the leaf blower. More power! Anyway, yeah. So I had a leaf blower blowing on my forge. Let's just say it got a little hot. But yeah, I took an old nail. It was one of those really long nails. Luckily I didn't get poisoned. Put it in the forge, heated it up until it was bright red, and then whack whack.
Whack whack.
Whack 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 whack.
So you hammered it into the shape of an S, and then the eye hooks that he had bought looked a little too pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So you brought those out and hammered those. So it all...
Well, not really hammered it. I just I took them out into the forge because they were I think they were stainless steel, so they were really shiny and it didn't really match. So put them in the forge, heated them up, and then quenched them in motor oil, and that gave it a nice black patina. So everything matches, and it looks nice.
They look so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So
now your turn, Captain.
Oh, so for
you did stuff too.
The clock face, Dustin whitewashed the wood, and then I found some fonts to choose from, and we decided which one we liked the most, and then I printed out 2 different sizes to see what size numbers we wanted, and then transferred that over and painted it, and pretty simple. It was really fun. And the inside we took from an old clock that we got rid of. So we kept the innards of that clock to put in. So I think
that was the most time consuming part of things.
Oh, to inset that.
Yeah, because the clock is probably 1.5 to 2 inches thick, and the little clock mechanism only had maybe 1/16 of an inch. My router bit wasn't long enough, and so I had to pull it out of the router, and it was really only grabbing onto like 1/8 of an inch. That wasn't dangerous at all.
Alright, here is the unveiling.
Nice teamwork.
Thank you. This is our clock. Wahoo! Yay! So it was really fun to work on this project with Dustin. Teamwork. And we have a beautiful addition to our living room. We love it. So thanks for letting me work on this project with you and doing all the hard work.
That's how it always works. And we are go. Run it!